is Ali Kamarudin. So I will do my persuasive speech, but my title is The Danger of Fake Braces. So do you think wearing fake braces is dangerous to our health? So we may concern or not. So by using the fake braces is actually the right things to do. So first of all, in Malaysia we have a lot of dentists and also orthodontic, but by selling the braces is actually in high price. Usually people nowadays want to wear it and look beautiful by using the fake braces. So how do they sell fake braces? Actually in Malaysia it's a lot of store right now, or even in social media will be posting about wearing good fake braces is really beautiful, can make us join the trend, and a lot of things that they can take. So usually who would buy the fake braces? Actually teenagers, or even people who wants to join the trend. Not even teenagers nowadays, mostly, but yeah, teenagers. So teenagers commonly wear handmade or fake braces since they want to be in style, because they want to create an appearance for fun as a status symbol. So I am aware of how readily trends may affect, because when I was teenager myself, I've seen a lot of things through about some youngers and youngsters wearing fake braces. So teenagers have accepted the trends of today's. So yet two youngsters in Thailand also have passed away because of the fake braces. So I urge everyone to be aware of fake braces. So usually on fake braces we don't know what is the material and who the installer does the installer have a certified or even license to do it. So and on the next part talk about the problem and also poisonous and harmful materials. So false braces can be fatal since they may contain, but actually not may, but it's really may contain poisonous and harmful materials. So Thongchai Vajiroi is actually the vice president of Dental Council, who have discovered that fake braces or DIY fake braces actually have some item that unlicensed and also have an harmful and poisonous material. So such as other material that we can see on fake braces are wire, bracket, steel, and also glue. So it may affect some users. For example, the steels, we don't know what type of it and also what can cause to our health. So they have a certified and regulation problems, does not have a certified installer. So that is why, because of when we use the fake braces or we want to install the fake braces, it's really cheap than, for example, meet the dentist, or usually by using the braces actually more than 500 to 1000 in Malaysia. But it's 1 year ago that I go at the dentist, but nowadays I'm not sure, maybe it's getting higher. So for example, metal from fake braces can cause death. For example, that on Thailand, just 17 years ago get antibiotic infection that rapidly developed catastrophic heart failure from the steel of the fake braces. So the teenagers are died. So furthermore, these braces are applied without a true clinical assessment, by using first and radiographic investigation or have x-ray before install. So yeah, it's really dangerous to our health. So solutions for the danger of fake braces is visit a trustworthy dental facility that is certified to receive a skilled consultant. So teenagers who have false braces must go straight away to the orthodontic office or even dentist to remove the fake braces and do some x-ray to ensure that does not have damage, or if does have damage, they need to take a medicine or even make a new braces. So an orthodontist or even the dentist will perform comprehensive checks and also safety procedure to make sure that there are no dental injuries that might cause cut, wounds, damage or inside of our mouth. That's a very necessary treatment will be provided by an orthodontist or a dentist. For example, take an x-ray to check for dental nerves and that might have caused our teeth decay. So I believe that friends, or even if you are a parent have a kids, so teenagers, they want to wear braces. So if they want to wear fake braces, please ask them to look forward for both certified dentists and orthodontists, so like a medical group, to ensure that the braces that were installed is safe to use. So our teeth will continue to be strong and will damage our gum or teeth root. So yeah, in light of this, it is advisable that everyone schedule a dental examination every 6 months. So particularly teens who wants to wear braces required to look care and ensure that their teeth are always looked after. So for example, as myself, so I go to the hospital, like government service. So yep, there will be your schedule to make sure your teeth can use braces. It's taken by month. Yeah, usually will be like 6 months or even 3 months before you can install it, so you can clean the teeth or anything else. So particularly teens who wants to wear braces required to care. So I believe you guys can imagine that having a lovely teeth damage whilst wearing false braces to be installed. So it is not very good. The false braces is not very beautiful. It can make it's very bad and ugly. So yeah. So and then I believe that damaged teeth is actually a nightmare for everyone in this world. So for example, you go outside and you want to smile and you have a very bad teeth, and totally it's very nightmare. People will run away from you. So it is not always necessary to have a large budget on dental treatment. So teenager can thus access to quality braces service from government hospital, like I used to do. And compared to waiting the time, yeah, if you have a lot of money, you can go to the dentist ophthalmologist. If you want to have a cheap one, you can cheap but really safe and also quality goes to the government hospital. So usually don't trust any other. But if you want to go outside also can, but make sure that they have the license and also safety procedure for installations. License is actually very good thing to us. So yeah. So in conclusions, so I swear everyone into stopping and removing their fake braces. The negative effect far outweigh the fake excitement following the social media fad. So as a result of the material used to make them, so artificial braces have a problems. Yeah, not just about the material and also about the installer, but we don't know what type of infection that can be caused from the wearing fake braces, such as a 17-year-old girl, like I talked later about that, so have a heart disease, maybe gain from the fake braces to the heart, so have a heart failure. So achieving the modern solutions to problem like the particular of artificial braces requires awareness and education. Parents, guardians, friends and health professionals needs to be an lookout for this. So the next generation has to be learned that following trends won't be worth risking their life or their health. So everybody, have a beautiful smile. Don't be afraid braces. Use the good braces. Thank you.